Alright everybody, we back with another video. So today what we're gonna talk about, we're gonna verify the 1 year and the 90 days percentage. So the 1 year is crypto that are doing good, like BTC is up 140%, but we're gonna check the ones that went up a lot, like Solana around 800%. The other one is Render that we was in and we did that 800%. So Render we did good because we got the one that actually did a lot of percentages while everybody was skeptical about the market. So we did get Render as a good price. H bar we got in, not too good percentages. We didn't even double our money, but it's okay. There's a I don't know about this one Maker. No. And Fluky, we made 500. We made 800% because we sold on the top, and we're going to get back in as soon as there's a little that hype dies down. Um, there is also a Bonk did nice percentages. We did see it. We didn't got in, so we're not gonna lie about that. Ordi, we seen it at the dollar. We didn't get in. It's not even been out for a year. These percentages here are gonna be crazy. But yeah, that's about it. Ape coin doing really bad with the AMC stock. So Jasmine coin did good. I didn't like it. It got promoted by Matthew Perry on his crypto channel. So that's the one I don't like. I don't know why. I just hate Jasmine. They think because it's like Dogecoin, the price is low, it could go high. Yeah. Illuvium, we did make profits off Illuvium. So that's kind of good because Illuvium is a good crypto. We did make money off baby Dogecoin, more than 16%. So we did money on a lot of these a lot of these tokens. What I wanted to get here to come to say is I'm doing a live right now. I need you guys to go and watch my last video. It just came out like 30 minutes ago. It took me 2 days to make it. Actually, it took me 2 days, but because I started it yesterday night and finished it this morning. I cut it the pauses and started the video and everything, and I finished it this morning to add in stuff. Took me like 6 hours to do this video. That's why I rather just come here and do some lives, but nobody are watching the lives. They're finding the videos, they're not finding the lives. So I'm gonna keep on doing videos and lives until my channel becomes like hi, my name is George, or I'm in the pod 5x5 in Dubai like the Vinci J. So here I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna just keep on coming live and doing videos for the people that love to watch crypto videos. Me, I watch them every day, and there's not even one video. There's a video I miss, but there's a lot I seen, and that's how I learn, and that's how I get better, by watching other people and putting my own analysis and what's gonna happen with the market with my own brain. So I don't really trust everybody. I think privacy coin could come back, and like Zcash, Monero, it could come back, but the problem is it might not happen. So but me, I think it will, because the people like privacy. It's a privacy coin, so nobody likes their assets being tracked on the blockchain. Some people do, but not us. We don't like that. PaxG is a gold stable coin, so forget these coins. What we're gonna go with top meme. Doge is the top meme. We called it before everybody. Shiba Inu made money. Could have made a lot of money. Could have put a down payment on a house, but I sold too early. Pepe came out at a price I didn't like. Like even if I would have bought, probably you have to bought in the first day or the second day to become rich. While these other coins you didn't have to, you could have bought on any day. Not on any day, but at the like there was months for you to actually get rich. So those are the kind of coins I love, because you could DCA on them. You could accumulate more and more. Fluky, like Fluky, that was a good coin to accumulate. Bonk, we seen it. I thought it was gonna flop. It crashed. I never bought the drop. I'm like, oh, this is a dead token. They tried to do like Dogecoin. They died. I was judging them. I came back up. This surprised me. Baby Dogecoin, we in it because of Dogecoin. It's a gamble. We just put a little bit of money. It moves as when Dogecoin moves, so that one's a good one on the market. Book of memes, I don't like it. Same thing as Pepe, came out kind of weird. Meme coin too, I don't like it. It's on Binance. It's weird. Cock Inu herd is doing good, doing great gains. Market cap's kind of low. But my favorite one in all of them is Myro. I seen it at 2 cents. I got in at like 5 to 10 cents. At the dips, but we're up 2 or 4 times the money. I regret not buying it at 2 cents, but you know what? I was only gonna put $100. I only missed $1,000, so I don't really mind. But the one I love the most, I love Dogecoin Mars. It's one that people should be looking at to actually put a little bit of money and just leave it there. Yeah, so is where's our friend? Boom, Ponke. Right here's under turbo. Uh, Vault Inu. Yeah, that's Mr. Organic. If you guys know Mr. Organic, he's been promoting this Vault Inu since 2000 and I don't know what, but look, Doge Chain, Ponke. So if you really want to get good meme coins, you should stay in these ranges, but it's hard to find. Like Ben the Dog could be a really good one. I think I might put $100 in Ben the Dog. Hodge Finance, I invested in this real back to last bull run. Let me go check, man. Um, what's his name? Uh, Jerry from ETA. He's like, oh, Hodge, just like Doge. Didn't do shit, snack. It just started crashing and they took all my money. That Hodge coin. Boom. So Shina Inu, I wouldn't invest in that bullshit. Coconut Honk, I heard about it. Market cap so small. Doge Bonk, come on, come on. You see all of this old doo doo. Some of them, one or two might pop out of these, but Nvidia Inu, what's going on? Safe Moon Inu, they're still using this CZ the GOAT. That one could do good because CZ is actually the GOAT. So yeah, we're watching the crypto. We're here. We're seeing what's going on. I'm staying with you guys today. I'm staying live. I'm staying live for like an hour or two. So come check my live. Come check my channel. Subscribe. Get the subs up. Get everything up. We trying to make it out here off of crypto. Trying to get rich, millionaire status. Forget what other people say. We want the millionaire status. So I'm just gonna go here, right, YouTube, boom. Switch the channel. Yeah, so come sub to the channel, come watch what we're doing. You're gonna like the 2024 bull run. 2025, sorry. We're out here chilling, watching the market, enjoying life. That's the most important. Right now, I'm doing what I like to do, what I love to do. Nobody's telling me shit. I'm editing videos, I'm watching crypto, I'm making money, doing trades. We're gonna start like a trading stuff. We're gonna trade on weekends. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you guys something right here. Jewelry reacts, blah blah. Jewelry reacts. So, you see, this is my video that came out earlier. So already the views are going up. I made this video, edited. It's nice. It's not like a live, you know. When you watch my lives, you see my little head right here and everything, and I could just come and stretch it like this right here. Boom, boom. You see, could play with this. Boom, boom. Okay, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control. Uh oh. Uh oh. So yeah. I'm just gonna go in. I have to go in my kitchen and do something quick. I'll let you guys with something smart. You see him? He's talking about the base channel. I'm gonna put this. I don't really like this guy, but look.
two. This is where I'm seeing the most traction. Today I'm focusing on the one where there is clear evidence that there is a rotation, and that is Base. That is Coinbase's layer 2. This is where I'm seeing the most traction on the meme coin side, the most traction on the net inflows and liquidity flow side. And that's why we need to talk about it today, because I'm going to give you my Coinbase strategy to finding meme coin gems, finding altcoin gems on chain. So why is there attention shifting into Base right now? Well, one of the primary catalysts has been the Denkun upgrade. This was an upgrade to Ethereum, which lowered the fees on L2s by an order of magnitude. It's what the entire EVM world has been waiting for, to make prices more competitive on these layer 2s versus Solana, because to be honest, Solana's been the only viable option for meme coin trading, and that's why Solana's become the biggest meme coin casino in the world, because it's cheap and fast, and it's filled that need for a multitude of months, if not years now, which has enabled it to grow this big community. But finally, we do have some competition, at least on the gas fee side, with the layer 2s. Base, as an example, was 31 cents per swap. Now, transactions are occurring around 0.0005. Now, we have seen some spikes and congestion on Base, but generally speaking, taking an average of the last few weeks, the fees are a lot cheaper across all the layer 2s than they were a few weeks ago. Like you can see here, they were consistently hovering around 40 cents to $1. Now, despite a couple days of spikes where there was a huge influx of new liquidity, which we'll touch on in a second, mostly the fees are sitting between 0.0005 and 0.004. So pretty much nothing for swaps. As I said, you still see these spikes, and Solana actually right now is extremely congested, so we're seeing similar things happen over there, but generally speaking, layer 2s are a lot cheaper now than they were before. Now, I mentioned there has been a capital rotation. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making this video and LARPing and making bold claims if I wasn't seeing the on-chain evidence, right? There is on-chain evidence, as you can see via the liquidity flows between chains, including Solana, that there has been a significant amount of flow starting to happen from Sol into some of these layer 2s. Base, however, alongside Ethereum and Arbitrum, has been the biggest beneficiary, with $10 million being transferred over the last week. So we are starting to see some of these degens take their money and put it into other chains. Why?
See, he's talking about Base, the actual chain, and he's talking about exactly people getting into the chain, and there might be an airdrop, so that's probably good. Here, there's also the next 10x meme coin opportunity. Base again.
The next 100x meme opportunity is here. I'm going to prove it to you with data. I'm going to show you how to buy. I'm going to show you multiple opportunities. I'm going to explain in detail some of the things surrounding this on why this is a good opportunity. And if you complain about me wearing sunshades inside, joke's on you. Choose rich. We have so much to get to today. Let's go ahead and get to it. First and foremost, BlackRock owns memes. So BlackRock moved 100 million in USDT to a wallet. People found out and they sent memes to it. And some of these people went hard. I mean, Mog right here sent in $6,000 in Mog. We have this coin I've never heard of, sent in 1.6 thousand, $1,000 in Pepe. We won't go through the whole list. So that's pretty interesting that the BlackRock now owns meme coins. Simultaneously, meme coins have still been crushing it. Before we get into the fun nitty gritty of meme coins, let's talk about how corrupt our government can be. So if you see right here, right around the time they spent that 100 million on ETH, there's articles everywhere today that ETH can be a security. Oh no, Gary Gensler decides it's a security, even though he said it was a commodity in the past. And so this happens, ETH drops 30% and they get their $100 million buy-in. Pretty interesting. Larry swaps USDC for ETH now because it went from a stable to actually purchasing ETH on the dip with a 30% dip. And now the ETH price is going up. It's almost like that was planned, but I don't know. Who am I to think that? All right, one more key context before we move into these memes that I've been promising. Basically, what this Base is a layer 2. I personally believe Coinbase is going to push the heck.
So yeah, Base, Coinbase, that's what everybody's talking about. We did a transaction there. We bought Base Bread. We seen that Base Bread actually gives us was able to get it on the Base bridge, and that's the only token we want. Look, meme coins are about to take off. That's not.
Dogecoin, in my opinion, is going to break out in a big way here, and that's going to bring a lot of people into crypto. Think about it. Doge attracts a certain type of money, right? It attracts kind of, you know, people who are more willing to take the risk and jump into meme coins and jump into these more speculative
So yeah, we're hearing that there might be pumps. The market might get a correction. I think we're getting a correction. And yeah, there's Alux. I don't know if you watch Alux. This is only for the future millionaires. That was a joke. So yeah, the crypto market today is going okay. We're not trading, so we don't really care if it goes up and down. Um, it's actually cooling off. Look at the market cap; it was at 2.7, almost 2.8. We're gonna go on CoinGecko because CoinGecko also shows. Actually, CoinGecko shows better data than CoinMarketCap. Market cap here 2.5. We're gonna go on CoinGecko. So 2.6. You see CoinGecko. Doge eat Doge. There's really new cryptos coming out every day, Max. Oh shit! I never seen this one. Market cap is 41 million. Not good. Smaller than Ponke. Someone did already a lot of gains right here. He's up, up, up. He's not up 80%. Do the math. Right here, that's 10x, 17x, 31x, 66, 142x. Anybody that bought here, I don't even know if it was possible. It's on the Doge chain? That's crazy. I have the Doge chain token. That's crazy. But my Doge chain are blocked with a sweeper bot. I don't even want to go check. Maybe they're there, maybe they're not. I'm gonna know once the price goes up. But I think I could check through the blockchain. But if I go in my wallet, what's gonna happen again? I think I have the wallet. I actually closed MetaMask and opened it back. Nah. What? Yeah, that's my base base token. Base wallet where I hold the base. Um if nah, I closed it. Have to import the wallet. So yeah, most visited. You see Bonk 2.0. I would stay far. Actually, what waves? Remember, there's this guy. He told me to buy waves in the bull run. It was so high. Uniswap. Pang. No, I don't like Pang. We're just gonna stick to what we know. We're gonna keep stacking money. The decertifying in what we know. We're gonna do trades. We're just gonna buy these couple of meme coins we do like, not all of them, because it's becoming we can't buy all of them, and it's not worth it to put $100 in all of them or 1,000 or 2,000 in all of them. Doesn't even make sense. So we're gonna keep playing it smart. We're gonna watch the market. We're gonna keep coming here and doing some lives. So yeah, you guys go watch my other video I posted today. It came out earlier. Yeah, the other video I made it. I edited it. It's time for you guys to watch it. If you check in this live today, just go on my account, sub to my account, like the video, go watch my other video. It's actually edited so I could talk faster. Everything I say is more calculated. I actually planned the video before coming. This is all freestyle right now because I'm here. I'm doing a live. I'm watching the market. Um, we could go on trading view, but I'm not here to actually show you guys 1 minute candles, 5 minute candles. We're here to actually find projects together and see what's good in the market. What you guys could do, you guys could always listen to George and a lot of these crypto people, but not all of them, just some of them. But you listen to what they gotta say and you take in consideration what you like. So this is my video I said that I came out earlier. Ponke today, he never talked about Ponke. Doge would have had. There's Myro.
You gotta straighten it out. Put out the car full of my kids and drove it straight to the mall. He filled that car with them things and drove me straight down south. Want me to fuck her with my chain? Hey, when I'm taking them off. I caught her reaching for her pain. There's no point in taking those off. You ain't never had.
Alright, everybody, we back with another video. So go watch this video. It came out earlier today. Someone just subbed to my channel. Respect. One more sub. We're going to the top. We're gonna keep on posting, keep on doing editing, keep on doing lives. The only way is up right now for us, but the market is gonna calm down. It's gonna cool down. You're gonna get better prices probably. Not if even if it's not live, it could be in a month. It could go up and then crash more down than what it is right now. So I wouldn't stress. We're just gonna analyze, wait. Waiting is the best thing we could do. Yeah, so we're just gonna wait, but right now this is a live, so we're just gonna see what we could find gems, making money trading, but he's trading with Forex. We don't do that. We trade with futures in crypto, so two different things. Here, how you could verify me. I don't do this at all. I just started my first safe investment and I'm obligated to do it. If I had the choice, I would take the money right now and gamble it in crypto. But I can't take the money, so that's kind of lame. But even that, there's someone that's matching every amount I'm putting, so that's good. It's like if I'm getting extra money. So when we do verify here, Ponke is getting on a lot of channels. Ponke actually got to this crash trading guy. This guy's crash trading guy. He's good, man. He put 15,000. He got 2 million right now on base bread. He went to 4 million. He got into another Bobo. I don't know about that crypto. I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't know. I never heard about it, but he got into Bobo. He made a lot of money with Bobo. And now he's talking about Ponke. So because he talked about Ponke, it's in my video. You guys could go check. It got me excited. He's the guy. Crash Trading, you should check his channel. I just found out about him a week ago. Not even like a month ago probably, but I'm just watching his videos. He gives good calls. Um, I didn't check all of them, but the only reason I found him is because of base Brett, and I see that he's a big holder. So and he shows his wallet, so that's really good. It has a lot of potential. That's why, because he's saying that he's gonna hold even if he sells. At least right now we know he's holding, and each video he does, we see if he's still holding. Um, we're gonna get worried if the market cap becomes so high, like he says at 1 billion, 2 billion. He might be trying to hold like pro to Doge, but he's gonna end up selling because he knows he's not gonna miss his chance, like pro to Doge. It's kind of obvious, but we just gotta sell before him so we don't get affected by that big crash that's gonna happen when he sells. But it's okay. Right now it's so small that if he sells, it's gonna crash hard. But when it's gonna get at the point where he wants to sell, it probably won't crash that hard, but it's gonna trigger a liquid of people selling, and the price of pressure is gonna go down. Look, baby Doge Army, big opportunity. So there is big opportunities in this market. Um, Sometimes me, I was in Baby Doge, I was in Dogecoin, I was in Fluky. I got out. Now I'm in some new plays. I might get back into those plays when the prices get down a little bit more. But I'm accumulate, fixing up, doing things good. So yeah, that's where we at right now. Yeah. So him, he actually told us to buy Solana at $10 when it crashed. He was like, buy Solana, buy Solana. I didn't listen. So that was one mistake. But it's like Luna. You ain't trying to get in the crashing coin, you know? So most of the times it pays off. That's the truth. People that buys the crashing things pays off. So um, him, he thinks it's about to crash. Him, he doesn't know how high we could go. So yeah, him, he's kind of good. I'm not gonna lie, he's good. You see fraud. I didn't even see that video. CoffeeZilla.
More, and I'm still going to say this again, just like I said Friday. If you guys are wanting to do swing trades, I would probably hold off unless you guys are trying to buy at a significant level of support. I am not going to go swing trading anymore until I see Bitcoin stabilize, go sideways for a few days, and then have a breakout with all the momentum oscillators on the daily chart at least moving upwards. Not even talking about the 4 hours and the 1 hour stuff like that. Everything has to be bullish in order for me to really want to buy in again at this point in time. Now, the third thing here was kind of interesting, but at the same time, just crazy when you think about it. If you guys know the exchange BitMEX, I don't know too much about it. It's a smaller exchange for sure, I believe. But somebody went on that exchange and they sold off 850 Bitcoin all at once. That made the price on that particular exchange crash all the way down from $65,000 all the way down to $8,900. Well, you guys know there's a lot of algorithms in trading, and that caused a reaction, let's just say that, which caused a lot of other assets to freak out and such. And people tend to forget this. When Bitcoin has a drastic move down, it really does mess with all of the technicals. So if all the technicals drastically change, it takes a while for everything to adapt. And we are still adapting after that large move down last night. So what am I doing right now? I'm patiently just sitting on my hands. I already bought some with the dip last night. If you guys were live with us, for the, the midnight streams, I already bought. I'm patiently waiting for another opportunity to buy even more. Let's say if Bitcoin were to dip down below 62,000. Funny enough, one of you guys reminded me that I called $62,000 back on Friday. I totally forgot about that because of all the drastic stuff happening in the market here. But again, I still think Bitcoin is fine for the long term. I am buying right now because I believe the long term is going to be just fine. Where I'm going to be selling Bitcoin and all these altcoins, in 3 to 4 months, something like that, and I'll have really good returns. Until Bitcoin stabilizes for a few days, though, I don't think this bear.
So he stopped trading, probably got liquidated. Um, yeah. So, but he's waiting for it to move upwards to start trading. So that's him. Us, we're waiting for a little bit more correction because the spike was spiky. Him really good.
All right. I donated some money to this charity in the Philippines. There was and losses that shows you all the new cryptocurrencies that are being created and what's trending. And within 5 minutes, you can see there are some massive swings. So it can create a lot of opportunities, but if you're a new crypto investor, very likely you are going to get scammed. So don't get involved. Airdrops. So we're going to talk about a lot more complicated DeFi stuff if you're familiar with it. Awesome. If you're not familiar with it, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll do a tutorial and that might help you make sense of what I'm doing in the future. Now, EtherFi had an airdrop and I had 2 accounts staking with EtherFi. One of them, I sold my tokens and converted that to ETH to reinvest in other products and in the liquidity providing.
So you get it. Him, he shows a lot what to do and tells you if you're too new to not invest into meme coins. But us, we degens. We've been in there since 7 years now. Shit's paying off. The beginning it don't pay off, but with time it does pay off. Remember in the bull run, people were paid me. I already got paid $500 just to do someone a transaction on Uniswap because he didn't know how. So I felt like a banker. People were calling me. I didn't even understand. I felt like a real banker, like I was the bank. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, but people, they don't catch things. They don't get things. You show them, they don't care. Really good, Benjamin Cohen. I watched this video earlier, full to the end. Meet Kevin.
And I want to give you the news on what Bostic just said. Patience is so wildly understated in today's economy because I feel like we're all still used to what happened in the pandemic. There was a panic for 30 days, massive trillions of dollars of stimulus money came in, and we had a V-shaped recovery. We had the Larry Kudlow V-shaped recovery. Everything was so fast. We went from shut down the world, everything's a disaster, shut down flights, shut down vacation, shut down everything, to how fast can we reopen, how fast can we reinvest in all these businesses, how fast can we get back to normal. Which is good. We want things to go back to normal. But this interest rate path of the Fed might be something that we desire to go back to normal very quickly, and then we can argue, of course, what normal is. But we might have to be much more patient for. Quick tangent, what is normal? Well, some people would say that the long-term normal is actually a rate around 5%. And what they do is they try to draw an average here, and they basically argue, well, if we draw a bar across this, the average long-term rate should probably be somewhere in this gray bar, somewhere around 5%. But that's using the mid-80s in the average. I actually think that's disappropriate. It's inappropriate. I think the longer run trend of inflation is down thanks to the nature of capitalism. But in the shorter term, it's probably going to take a lot longer for those longer 10-year.
What's up, Graham? It's Guys here, and you gotta pay close attention to what just happened. As of a few hours ago, the Federal Reserve decided to once again pause any rate cuts for the foreseeable future, and as a result, we are okay, in all seriousness, there's the concern that inflation is not going to even how much you get paid into a downward tailspin. But in terms of 2012. Basically, this entire 2% policy is barely old enough to watch a PG-13 movie, and this is what's dictating our entire monetary cycle at this point. Although before we talk about just how unbelievable the entire inflation system $72,000. So what's going on? Well, it seems like Bitcoin is suffering from the same thing as the housing market, which is a lot of demand and not enough supply. And the one factor that's contributing to that upward pressure is the Bitcoin ETF. This works by essentially creating a publicly traded holding company that you could buy into that has exposure and tracks the price of Bitcoin without you actually having to go and physically buy Bitcoin yourself. Or basically, in really simple terms, you're buying into a fund and that fund owns Bitcoin. So when you buy into the fund, you own a corresponding amount of that Bitcoin's value. Even though that somewhat defeats the purpose of Bitcoin of total ownership and control, you have to admit it's very convenient, very easy, and evidently very popular. With ETF, you can now easily get direct exposure with Bitcoin in a Roth IRA, a 401k, an HSA, a stock market account, and it's way easier than buying and transferring to an external wallet yourself. Now, the downside, however, is that you're not actually going to own the Bitcoin yourself. You can't take direct custody of the Bitcoin, and most of them charge a 0.2 to 0.25% annual fee. But you pay for the convenience, and like I said earlier, that convenience is paying off a lot. In less than 2 months, BlackRock's ETF passed Michael Saylor's entire stockpile. In less than a week, the entire market saw a $2.7 billion inflow of capital. And with soon to be only 450 Bitcoins mined per day beginning in April, there might just not be enough Bitcoin to go around without the price going up. As Yahoo points out, since the beginning of February, ETFs have been purchasing an average of 3,500 to 4,300 coins each day. That's considerably more than the 900 coins being created each day by the Bitcoin network over the same period. Because of that, price predictions for Bitcoin have been all over the place. The asset manager of 3IQ says that his mid to high range price target for Bitcoin this year is between $160,000 and $180,000. Next year, it anticipates an eye-popping target of $350,000 to $450,000. Another analyst also arrived at a $150,000 price target by assuming $10 billion inflows for 2024 and another $60 billion for 2025, while Kathy Wood believes that 1 million Bitcoin could happen around 2030. However, I will say that others are still quite skeptical, like Jamie Dimon, who compares Bitcoin with smoking. And at the end of the day, objectively, it's still very risky and highly volatile. We have already seen several 80% drops over the last 7 years, so if you buy in, just expect that anything can happen. Although speaking of the fact that anything can happen, before we talk about Jerome Powell's latest announcement,
He owns Bitcoin. He's scared of Bitcoin, but he's happy because he owns Bitcoin. Everybody that owns Bitcoin and crypto is happy right now.
SIM swapping attacks are one of the most
So yeah, we're just watching, see if we could find something, but that's not how we look. We go into subscriptions because we subscribe to all the good channels. The thing is, I don't like to go to more than 24 hours. I like what's recent, what's now. Him, I don't like this guy. I don't know why. I think he's always shilling coins or something. Yeah, he's always shilling coins. I really don't like this guy. Jackson Palmer, Ponke video. We go check his last Ponke video. Jackson Hunter, sorry.
Welcome back, soldiers, to another Ponke update. Today is March 23rd. It is 3:12 a.m. on the West Coast. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not make investments based on what I say in these videos. You got Ponke trading at 0.06855 USD. That's a market cap of $34.2 million. 24-hour volume is $893,000. Let's check out the daily chart. So in yesterday's video, I did technical analysis on the entire chart since launch, which was December 23rd. Now we're going to look at what's going on more locally. I don't care about these levels anymore, so I'm going to erase them. Now let's see if we can identify a reversal pattern. So this is the 4 hour. Yeah, not clear yet. Let me see on the 1 hour. Yeah, it's interesting because this looks like it was going to be forming an Adam and Eve. So you got this V-shaped recovery up to the neckline at, what is that? 9 cents. Conservatively, I'm going to say 9 cents. So you have V-shaped recovery, and then it's doing a rounded bottom, but it's much higher than this right here. It's 25% higher than the first half of the Adam and Eve. So that's why I don't want to call it an Adam and Eve. All right, so this is not a pattern. So at this point, it's just playing the waiting game until you see a legitimate reversal pattern, and that could be anything from double bottom, breach resistance, make it new support, and go up. It could be inverse head and shoulders, something like that. That's the neckline. It could just be a real big rounded bottom. We've seen that before with Ponke. I mean, yeah, you could have a triple bottom as well. You could have the Adam and Eve, but this would have to come down 25% down to 0.054. So yeah, you're watching for a reversal pattern. I like this level right here, so I'm gonna mark that, okay? So why am I marking that? Because it's the local high. It did a double top. Price went up. What is that, 9 cents? Yeah, 9 cents.
9 cents. If it goes back to 5, I'm buying
That's
more.
good right there. So double topped at 9 cents, went back down. So if 9 cents could be cleared on significant volume, that would be really good. To the downside, you have support at, what is that, 5.5? 0.053. So yeah, those are the two levels I'm looking at. These levels were from a while ago. I want to look at more recently significant levels. I'm going to delete this stuff just so it doesn't distract us. So we're going to keep it with just 5.3 and 9 cents. So that's what we're looking at with Ponke. Love you guys so much. See you for tomorrow's update. Peace.
Heads is the bull.
And tails is the bear.
And tails is the bear.
Yeah.
Tails, you're going to show us your trading desk. Let's go. Peter Tuchman is one of the most famous traders on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. He's known as the Einstein of Wall Street, and not just because of his looks.
The excitement, the adrenaline, we are the last human marketplace in the world. So what's important is
he showed us why coming to the floor still gives traders like him an edge over people trading from home.
How you doing? Good. So this is me. This is my spot. So I'll give you a little breakdown of what we do here. This character was done to me back about 7 years ago. It's become my brand.
Your first time that you came on this floor and you stood here, Do you remember the emotion that you felt, and what was it?
100%. I came on the floor. I had gotten a summer job. I was working under the podium there. It was a bit of fear and excitement, but the adrenaline came out and it was roaring. And I just said, I found where I want to spend the rest of my life.
Could not have been more clear. You guys all right?
I've been doing this for 40 years. In 1985, when I started here, I was a teletypist. I went on to be a clerk, and my goal was to become a broker, basically a trader. I still get butterflies in my stomach every morning when I come into work. It's like being in the Super Bowl. We are more relevant now than ever as brokers on the floor of the stock exchange, because the more technology you use, people tend to get detached from the reality of the human part of the market. But the human element here is what made this place. I have a trading strategy which I trade on the close around the imbalances that only come to the floor of the stock exchange. That's one of the reasons I'm here every day, because what we do and I do down here cannot be done off floor. And so I take that information, I analyze it, and I convey it to the customers in a compliant way so that they're able to have some kind of an edge to trade the marketplace.
There came a wave of selling that sent the 2,000 men on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange scurrying from...
In the old days, during open outcry on the floor of the stock exchange, when there were thousands of people down here trading and screaming and yelling, if there was ever a discrepancy or an argument around a trade, you called in a governor, and a governor had what's called a flipping coin. Whether it was a $10 problem, $1 million problem, or whatever it was, you had to flip the coin and you have to live by the solution. So I've had this in my pocket for a long time, for 37 years. Is it reversing? No, market's getting smacked.
How did you survive it for decades? How did you last?
I've had to reinvent myself many times. I've had to sort of bob and weave. I had to be flexible. A lot of the people who I started out here with are no longer here. Either they retired or they were not able to reinvent themselves. There's been a huge transition over the years of what a floor trader does. We're standing, in a place that in 1650, they were trading stocks outside under the buttonwood tree. In 1903, they built this building. We need to acknowledge that every industry has been outsourced a little bit by technology. We still have a plethora of human beings here.
What is the most problematic emotion that you deal with when you're trading?
Obviously fear, right? The greatest emotion of all. One of the biggest problems that day traders have is they get emotional about money. They get emotional about a trade, but it's money. You make it, you lose it.
What was the biggest failure that you learned the most from?
In 2006, I literally spent 2 years not making any money. The market was going into a rough time. And so for me, it was really a struggle to find customers, to find business. We were also going into a bit of a transition with technology entering into the marketplace. You really had to go out there and fight for the business. And yet I got up every morning. I knew opportunity was not going to find me, cowering at home in bed, feeling sorry for myself. I figured one day things are going to turn, and in fact, they did.
Did you ever have doubt that you weren't going to make it?
Oh, absolutely. My parents are Holocaust survivors. They found each other, fell in love, and came to America and got their American dream. So they were two people that really woke up with gratitude. You can live in fear, or you can live in faith, and you can live in victim mode, or you can live in gratitude.
What is your favorite indicator or indicators on a chart?
Well, first of all, I'll tell you that the S&P 500, for me, is the most exciting indices. It is a basket of 500 stocks. It really sort of tracks the movement of the market and the economy and the globe, and so I love that. There are multiple indices that are super important, whether it's exponential moving averages, whether it's pivot points, whether it's the RSI, Relative Strength Index. You have to look at all of them together. I would say moving averages and the RSI are the most important because they basically are the market. They represent support and resistance. They represent oversold and overbought conditions. So as a day trader, for those who day trade, that is the necessity to identify that to really get your most out of a trade. My advice to day traders is don't make decisions based on economic data and earnings. Don't trade on FOMO and hype.
Who's Peter Tuchman outside of the trading floor?
I used to run a record store in 1980. Jazz was a big part of my world. I was also in the food business. I had a hot sauce company back in the 90s. Art is a big passion. I love to inspire and mentor young artists as well. You know, I don't sleep that much. I am the ambassador of the stock exchange in so many ways. This is my home. I eat, drink, sleep the stock market, and so I'm glad we could let you in.
Because this week, Marshawn becomes the beast of Wall Street. This is in your city.
The New York Stock Exchange is known as the epicenter of global financial markets, but today, the exchange is officially entering beast mode.
It's our great honor to welcome all of you to the New York Stock Exchange. I wanted to introduce our special bell ringer from Oakland, California. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Beast Mode, Mr. Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, I gotta go right there.
The big hall. Big hall is waiting for you.
I'll get to go in there.
Oh, hi, how are you? Lynn Martin, president of NYSE. It's an honor to welcome you here.
I came from.
We're like the shopping mall of trade.
Leaders. No hitting.
Traded 100. I read about you in my history. I already know you.
You do know.
I read about you in my history books. What you still doing running around this?
So let's look at these. These companies.
Come here, man. You teach this to the kids.
I did. I teach young people how to day trade this market. Let's look at Exxon.
I know Exxon.
So look, you know what? You bought it here at 102.61 a minute ago. I bought that for you.
Okay.
It's trading at 102.65 already. You've already made 3 cents on your bet.
All right.
That's how, maybe I don't know. Maybe we should get out already.
Yeah, I'll take that for the day.
Correct.
Jump in them. Hey, yeah, I'm talking about.
Re-up for tomorrow?
Man, hey, where you? Hey, man, my dog, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's a lot safer than having to duck the snakes and the jakes.
And they got the S&Ps up about 20 handles right now.
All right, you see, you speak that Come on now.
Yeah.
I got a seller on 101. Is you buying it? You say he bull. I'm about to say this is a motherfucking Vegas for stocks.
This is the ultimate trap house.
Oh God!
Right.
Hey, you know
who Wall
what?
Street Trapper is?
Einstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, I with you, bro, on a whole nother level. Hey, hit me on the brick for the bricks if you know what I'm talking about. Trying to talk numbers, I can't do the math.
God, I love him so much.
So yeah, that's what we was watching. So we're gonna see if people got in, people came and watched the live. Yeah, some viewers. We've been live viewing for like 1 hour. I edited a video all morning. I've been here doing lives for the last 1 hour. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna come back probably later. We're gonna do more lives. We're gonna do more research. We're gonna see what's going on. So stay up. Take care, man. See you soon.